What's up, guys? Devin with Venture Hobby Passion, back today doing another video. We got 3 packages. You can definitely not tell what this big bottom one is. So we're going to break into the other 2 first. These are from Enthusiast website. Oh, those are kind of small key tags. We got Diesel or Die, and then Boosta. And then we got a keychain. Sorry. Dad's in the other room. This one's also from them. We got detail spray, gloss dressing, wheel cleaner, tire cleaner, and interior cleaner with all their spray bottles. I mean, spray lids. Kind of like a medicine lid on those. It's kind of weird. Alright, now we get into the big boy. And actually, when we're open this, we're going to go jump over to time lapse. So, of me assembling this all at the same time. Yeah. Alright guys, so after building this, it's now been about 4 or 5 months or so since I got this thing, which is actually really good for the review on this, slash unboxing, slash everything, because I've had a lot of time to use it. So, it does have its downfalls, and also everyone like brags about this hose being like great. This review is going to be based on, this is my only pressure washer I've ever owned. I've used like the really expensive boiler ones, but they're like been crazy old and used. The hose has definitely gotten better over time, but at first it really likes being in that straight circle that it likes to be in. It likes to stay in the coil, but it's definitely gotten better over time. Really the only 2 jets that I use, 3 technically, but the soap one kind of sucks. So I use the soap one if I'm washing a car, but it's not the greatest. I want to get a foam cannon. And then I use a 40 degree also to spray off cars. I don't really ever use the 15 and the 25 degree. And then I use the turbo the most. I use it all the time. I did clean the ground. It's all oil spots everywhere because, you know, I've been working this all the time. We make a lot of messes and we spilled paint there. So this is all actually sprayed off, and the whole concrete is a way different color. Let me go over here. This is all swept and everything, but the turbo nozzle does that. It's awesome. When we get the garage fully cleaned out, we'll spray it off some more. But also, here is my skid plate for my gas tank, and I actually sprayed it off with the turbo nozzle. This awesome little turbo nozzle. It actually just spins the water in a really small beam. It got off most of the undercoating that was like still like scattered on. Yes, it's pretty rusty, but I'm gonna get it cleaned up and painted. I've cleaned a lot of the sidewalks in the front of my house, the walkway with the turbo nozzle. It's phenomenal. I love the turbo nozzle. It's probably my favorite one. I use the 40-degree nozzle as well to clean off all the mini bikes and underneath my truck before I work on it. I love having the power washer to be able to clean off everything before I go work on it. I spent $200 on this because they had their Memorial Day sale, and after about 4 months, it's starting to just barely have hiccups. Like, it sometimes doesn't like to build pressure. It like takes a little longer than it used to. But it's got a 3-year full warranty on everything, and then a 10-year warranty on the motor. So I'm not super stressed about it. Again, like I said, I want to get a foam cannon for it. And then I'm also thinking about getting the concrete like tool that goes on the ground to spray, just because I do a lot of concrete cleaning. So I think that would be worth my time and money, because it probably took me an hour to spray this garage down with the turbo nozzle, because it's only spraying like this big. And you got to get this whole garage. It's a 2-car garage. You can fit 2 cars in here. It does get kind of tight, but you can. The soap canister, like everyone says in here, it does work, but you do go through a lot of soap using it, then a lot more than you'd use on a foam cannon, and it doesn't get very soapy or foamy. The soap just like runs right off the vehicle. Almost better to just put soap in a bucket and hand wash it. But yes, I would highly recommend this, especially with the promos. It's got the upgraded wand, the better wand, and you can always get different hoses on it. It's a standard hose type. I love being electric. It's not crazy loud, and I don't have to worry about burning it up if I leave the motor running and I don't blow the O-rings, because when I press the trigger, it starts winding up. You'd think, okay, you just pull the trigger and it's boom, instant there. No, you gotta wait like 5-10 seconds, and then it spools up and gives you all the pressure. It's only a 2300 psi pressure, so it's not like the craziest thing, but from what I've been doing, it's been working phenomenal. Again, like I said, I'd highly recommend it. It's pretty small, it's really light. It doesn't really break down, but it's not like crazy big, and it's super easy to drain all the water out for wintertime. I am excited to use it this winter to be able to spray off my cars from all the salt, because I live in Utah and they salt the roads like crazy. So yeah, side of a different video. I normally don't spray this thing, but this is a very important tool in my collection now. I use it all the time before I start every project. Mini bike, I go off-roading, you could clean it off. Just like a dirt bike. I don't have any dirt bikes. Maybe eventually. It's phenomenal. I love it. It's definitely worth its money, especially since it was on sale. But yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. The biggest thing on my channel, go out and go find your passion.